Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sports Today. So, we have a bit of a breaking news update for you pertaining to the next Apex Council meeting of the Board of Control for the Cricket in India, or the BCCI for short. So, what we know is, of course, the date of the Apex Council meeting, as well as what will be the main points of contention or the points for debate. What are the agenda points that will be discussed? So, without further ado, let's get straight to it. Let's check in and see which are the points that they will be discussing. But first, the date. The date of the release that we have says that the 18th Apex Council meeting of the BCCI will be held on 9th April 2023 at 8 p.m. via, of course, a video conference, the link of which has been sent to the necessary members. The main points that will be discussed, first off, of course, will be the confirmation of minutes of the 16th and 17th council meetings. After that, you'll be going over the ratification of resolutions by circulations passed. After that, there'll be an update on, of course, rights payments for certain things that were going on. Remember, there had been issues that the BCCI had been having with regards to right payments, both from broadcasters as well as certain sponsors. That is something they'll be going over. Of course, the media rights for the 2023 to 27th cycle is something that will be discussed, as well as, of course, the domestic schedule for the season and the ratification of the men's players' contracts. Remember, recently only the central contracts list had been revealed. That will then be ratified. There's also a process, and this is something that I think is pretty important, is that the commencement or the approval for a commencement of processes to appoint coaches and support staff for the senior women's national team. Remember that in recent times, the women's national team, the senior team that is, has been operating without a set head coach in place, and there's no support staff either. So that is something that they do in fact want to talk about in terms of this particular meeting. That is something that is definitely on the agenda. Other thing would be an update on ICC matters, as well as a stadium gap assessment. They'd want an update on that, as well as a revised travel policy for the BCCI. And of course, these are the main points. Number 11 is to consider anything else that would be necessary that they should be discussing. So it's a pretty comprehensive list, as these agenda meetings usually are. You will have a lot of things that are discussed. For me, what I found most interesting was, of course, the fact that there are two major things that for me look like big causes of concerns. Was, of course, rights payment from sponsors. When the BCCI does in fact is owed some amount of money from these sponsors. There were issues that we have talked about previously when it comes to sponsorship deals not being properly honored, or certain parties wanting out of the agreement quicker. And of course, they'd want to discuss the cycle of the next media rights for the next year cycle, which will be from 2023, which is this year, to the 27 year. That, of course, is something that will, of course, dominate the discourse as well. And for the women's team, the bringing in of a new coaching staff, which is something that would be really important, considering they haven't been playing with a set coaching staff for quite a while. Something that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. So the process for that too will be formalized in this particular meeting. Of course, the meeting will be happening in a day's time, and we'll know once the meeting is done what exactly are the major updates or the major changes, if any, that will be taking place in the world of cricket. You can stay tuned to us over here at Sports Today. We'll bring you all the latest updates for now. For now, though, I'll take your leave. Thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget, if you enjoy our work, like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, don't forget to download the SportsTak app. And if you're already on the channel, you can go ahead, check out some other videos that we've done. But for now, though, from my side, goodbye.